Hello everybody, welcome to our first draft booster box opening for the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. These are made in Japan. So hopefully that means we get good consistent quality on the cards. That tends to be what happens with them, but we'll see for sure. But I'm really excited about this set. We got dinosaurs, kind of one of the headline creature types in the set. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. There's a lot of artifacts in the set. There should be a box topper in here, which we will do last. And then as far as these draft boosters, I am going to be opening them. I'll cut the packs open, and then we are going to slide the cards back in the pack because I would like to be able to do some practice sealeds with them. So anyway, there is in fact the box topper, so we'll get to that in a little bit. There's a quick archetype guide for anybody that may be interested. You can pause the video, and let's get the packs out of here, start cutting them open. So still draft boosters. This is going to be the last standard set that has draft boosters, at least for a while, because the next one is going to have play boosters, which is kind of a combination of draft and collector. So, but yeah, these are Japanese, so the rares are going to be in front, and there's a little bit more air in the packs than are in the like North America or U.S. printings. So we got a treasure token, basic land, Kutzel's Flanker, Hoverstone Pilgrim, Diamond Pickaxe. Oh, and I'm going to say it like multiple times, probably assuming there's more of these. Oh, look, it's Quinth, the firstborn of Gishath. But yeah, really solid uncommon dinosaur. I saw in some preview stuff for the set. Poison Dart Frog, that one's going to be a favorite. And we won't spend too much time on all of the commons. I'll pause and take a look at some of these. Like the art on this, like it's a little cat warrior with the giant stick. Like that's just kind of cool. But yeah, we will keep the packs intact. That way, we can do some sealed deck practice with the packs. But yeah, really excited to be opening a new set. Had a lot of fun with the Wilds of Eldraine. Okay, so this is the cycle of caves lands. They come in tapped, one in each color. Kicking my camera here. And they're replacing a basic in this case. Terrian Soul Cleaver gives the thing vigilance. And then, okay, so it puts counters when artifacts or creatures go into the graveyard. So it's like a descend thing, which is a theme in the set. Chupacabra Echo, so it goes back to I think it's Ravenous Chupacabra from the original set. And then there are transforming cards in this, so you craft them with other things. Hang on a second. So we got 1, 2, 3 uncommons. This is a 4th uncommon. This may be like March of Machines, where we have a guaranteed flip card, and those might be uncommon or higher. I'm not sure. But it seems like something was up with the set there. And these symbols are very difficult to tell if they're common or uncommon. Mm-hmm. The lines are so thin. There's not a lot of space for the like the blue uncommon color to show through.
I was having a lot of trouble with the other box.
Yep. So anyway, we'll start moving a little bit quicker through these. There are a lot of packs. There's a map token. That's another main mechanic. Huatli, Poet of Unity. Okay, search your library for basic land. Okay, so this transforms. Oh, transforms into a saga. Make 2 3/3s for 5 mana. That's pretty good. Yeah. So pause the video on that one. It's a 4-step saga. That seems pretty cool. Conservator, Cenote Scout. Nikanzel. Current Conductor. Okay, so it's Merfolk Scout. Cares about exploring. There's another flip card, so that's the third pack. Basking Chupacabra. Not Chupacabra, Capybara, if I could read correctly. And yeah, so there's a lot of like little fun things in this set. There's gnomes. I think gnomes are in red, white. I didn't even read the. I'll pass these along.
Yeah.
Keep the pack opening going. Start an assembly line here. Quit rambling so much. I still have to stop and appreciate the art on some of the cards, though. This is, of course, the first time seeing most of these cards. I did see a few spoilers. Oh, we got... Okay, the foil is behind the land. That's interesting. Okay, and then we got Breaches, Eager Pillager, Confounding Riddle, Dusk Rose Reliquary, Scytheclaw Raptor. So I wonder if it's only the dinosaurs that get borderless treatment in this set.
It kind of seems like it, because in the set box we opened, all the borderless cards I got were dinosaurs.
Yeah, so we'll see what kind of, if we could figure out what the themes are without reading all of Wizards spoilers on the set. But yeah, I'm always excited when a new set launches. Get real deep into the previous set, like Wilds of Eldraine, and then looking for something to refresh it a little bit. Ooh. So the Skullspore Nexus. So it's borderless. It's a legendary artifact. So it's cheaper for the greatest power among creatures. So it makes fungus dinosaurs.
That's one of those special ones, because look at the symbol. It's like the...
So it's LC1.
Yeah, it's those...
So this is... I can't remember what the cycle is, or what... It's like a special guest kind of thing.
Yeah.
The Lost Artifacts, I think they were.
Yes, the neon ones are that. I think they have that treatment too.
Okay. Yeah, and then there's another flip card. So yeah, it seems like behind the uncommons is well, there's another Capybara in Spirit, but it's on an instant. But yeah, it seems like there's a flip card, a braid, behind all the uncommons. Put this guy back together. Well, that's good. Maybe we can get a. Is it Mana Crypt? I think it's Mana Crypt, not Mana Vault, but I believe it was this set that had that.
Yeah.
Hidden Courtyard. Foil, there's Cavern of Souls as well, yep. Threefold Thunderhulk. And then because that was foil, then we have another rare, Fabrication Foundry. Chart of Course. Okay, there's a reprint. Battleglyph, Rampaging Ceratops. Yep, definitely looking like that fourth uncommon is a flip card. Or the fourth card is a flip card behind the uncommons. So we're learning all kinds of things about these packs. It almost feels like they're pre-trying out the Ukbenbach, the Great Mistake in foil. Man, some of these Japanese foils look kind of like they're a little like almost flat. Mm-hmm. Bringer of the Last Gift. So this is I think it's Living Death on a Stick card. So it reanimates the whole graveyard. Yep, and there's a borderless Bronodon. So dinosaurs are borderless. Yeah, we're figuring it all out slowly. By the end of this, we'll definitely figure it out. We'll figure out if it's possible to get a Neon Ink card in the draft box. If we don't get one, it's not possible.
Because that's how magic works.
Yes. Alright, map token. Forest. Braided Net. And then this is an uncommon cave. Oh, okay, so this is like the Field of Ruin cave that doesn't replace your own land. It replaces your land with a treasure token, which is probably a downgrade. Vito's Inquisitor. And a Techno Scribe. So, yeah, we got still a lot of packs to go through. We're not quite 1/3 of the way through the box. And yeah, I have no clue what sets or which archetypes are going to be good. Captivating Cave. Is the cave archetype going to be good? There's a paleontologist. So he's a mana dork. He exiles cards from graveyards, and then you can cast your own dinosaurs if you exile them. That's actually pretty interesting on a 2-drop. I mean, it is a rare, but it can give you some mileage if people don't remove it. So there's a lot of interesting things about this set, like this card, for instance. It's an artifact that flashes in and deals damage. So it's a removal spell on an artifact, which they put together because, speaking of which, here's another one. This is an enchantment, but both are permanents that are removal spells, which is a way to still have removal in the set, but also going down on like the instant and sorcery count, so that we can have lots of permanents for some of the descend mechanics that care about either permanents going to the graveyard or being in the graveyard. There's a land. Bringer of the Last Gift. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know there. Okay, so not only the dinosaurs are borderless. So this is a vampire demon, and it's the one that reanimates the graveyard.
But I think, is this one a special one though, or is it?
No.
Oh no.
It's still just in the main set. Fanatical Offering. Yep, but we'll see what kind of cards end up being good and making certain archetypes good or better than others. Hoping that all the colors are balanced in this set. There's a ton of artifacts, so it might feel like Brothers War. Okay, so we got this happened once before. So we got the cave, and then we got foil cave. Then we got Mythic Gishath, Sun's Avatar. So he's a reprint. I didn't play the last Ixalan set. I guess it was in the last one too. We'll see if it can come together in this one. And then a good removal spell. But yeah, we'll see what kind of archetypes come together. There's, all these little artifact things that are going on. The removal is a lot different than a lot of the sets that we've had recently. Yeah, we'll see what happens with it, but I'm excited to try some new stuff for limited again. All right, we got a treasure token. We got a plains, the belligerent, stinging cave crawler, dismantler, scampering surveyor, tithing blade, capybara. But anyway, this, these packs, it's interesting because these are just regular draft boosters, but it seems like Wizards is kind of trying with these other, they're not quite wild card slots, but we have this flip card slot that's here, and then there was that lost artifact that I guess is in the main set. Maybe it was just an alternate art for it, but anyway, they're kind of trying some other slots. Tarian's Journal for our rare. And it makes the set feel a little different. March of the Machines, they definitely did. And maybe they're just testing that for what the play boosters are going to look like. You've got this other slot that kind of, changes a little bit how you draft. Maybe it adds a little more variety to it. We'll see. I'm excited about the play boosters. So we'll see how they pan out. At least for us, for playing and collecting. Ooh, we got a borderless trumpeting Carnosaur. I've not seen this one. So when it enters the battlefield, discover 5, and it's a big dude, 7/6 trample. You can discard him to deal 3 damage to creature or planeswalker. Okay, that's uncounterable. It's like a cycling deal. That's cool. Seems pretty good. At least it's good late, when it's a giant, 7/6, or it's good early as a removal spell.
Or can you also, like, if somebody is going to target it, you could discard him to do 3 damage, like, if they're going to try to kill it.
Well, you can discard it when it's in your hand.
Oh, in your hand.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it from this one.
Yeah. But the other thing it does for this set is because it's still a permanent card. It goes to your graveyard, so it allows you to descend while removing something. So that's a good way to make like an instant speed removal spell, and still do that. Vampire Soldier. Okay, so this is the first in the draft box of the rare land cycle. So this completes the cycle from the Woe. Oh look, it's Quinth. I'm gonna say it every time, like every single time. I'm gonna be the annoying person at pre-release if I end up making it to pre-release that says it's Quinth every time.
If you can't go, I'll do it for you.
Yep. It must be said. So, yeah, anyway. Some of the cards I've seen and read, and that one, when this set's done in 2 years, I imagine I'm still going to hear that one. So, Terror Tide, Fathomless Descent, so counting all the permanents in your graveyard. Okay, so it's a black board wipe. Then we got a Cave, Diamond Pickaxe, Colossal Dactyl, another flip card. And my apologies for not flipping every card, but there's just a lot of packs to get through with this. So Join the Dead, like that -5/-5 for the cost of Murder. Who knows if that's going to be better than Murder or not? Probably not quite, but it can kill indestructible stuff if it's toughness is 5 or less. So how about that? Okay, Deep Fathom Echo. It's a merfolk spirit. Have it become a copy of something else. Oh, okay. And it just explores every turn. Okay, that's cool. A Nautilus, Helping Hand, Triumphant Chomp, the blue-white Signpost flip card. Yeah, there's just there's a ton of stuff in this set. After playing Magic for a few years now, you start to notice certain cards that fill certain roles in sets. There's like I'll start pointing them out as I notice them. But of course, there's going to be like removal spells. Okay, we got a Mythic, the Enigma Jewel. Hey, taps to add 2 colorless, only to activate abilities though. And then Craft with 4 things for 9 mana. Okay, this has activated ability. Okay, that sounds like some big over-the-top thing that is going to be horrible and limited. Or way too expensive and slow. Ukbenbach. But, yeah, anyway, I'll just keep looking to try and... like this guy. 3 mana... Enters the battlefield, make a treasure token. Just like the thieving red cap from the last set. Red cap thief that was a 2/3 instead of a 3/2 and made a treasure token. They're just kind of... Seems like they find things that are, kind of work in a set, and they just like, what, let's change the stats up a little bit and try that one out. And they fill certain roles in the set. And then sometimes you get some that are just a little above others. A Hexproof Merfolk. Okay, what makes that?
It's the infinite combo thing. I was talking about it earlier. There's like a new card in this set that does some type of combo with those Merfolk tokens.
Okay. This replaced our basic. Akal Pakal. Akal Pakal. First among equals. Merfolk Cave Diver. It does not make the Hexproof Merfolk.
No, it's a multicolored card.
Yeah.
I think. Or it's the enchantment or something. I can't remember.
We'll see if you recognize it if we open it.
I literally saw the combo today pop up on my feed, and I saw it just a few minutes before we started doing this.
So yeah, if we open it in this draft box, it exists. If we do not, it doesn't. That's the rule.
It's a blue card. I do know that.
Soul Coil Viper in foil. Actually, this foil looks pretty decent. Whale of the Forgotten. Descend 8. Okay, so you need 8 permanents to do... Oh, okay, it lets you choose more than one option. Okay, so a balance, discard, and then Yeah, load your graveyard, draw a card. Cool. I mean, if you can descend 8, that's very good. Axe Jaw. Part of me just wants to play this set and just mainline dinosaurs. Just gruel, red, green, dumb, big, well-statted creatures. And, then on, like, I don't know, turn 7, say it's Quinth, and have him punch something really strong. Yeah. I want to get there. Sentinel of the Nameless City. So 3 mana, 3/4 vigilance. Okay, that's a good start. And then enters the battlefield or attacks, create a map token. That's just a great rate. That's good. Really solid. Borderless dragon, not dragon, dinosaur.
Aren't dinosaurs just dragons without wings?
Maybe. I'm sure there's some specific dragon name for it. See, like this card, it's like, was it the Ichor Wellspring? The enter ETB draw card. When it leaves the battlefield, draw a card. Except for that one, makes you lose life because they can't make it too good. And it requires black mana. Anyway, they can't make things too good in standard, apparently. Hidden Courtyard. Ooh, a foil dinosaur. So when he ETBs, create a 3/3 dinosaur. Okay, so this is the green land cycler. So, I mean, that's pretty good. 7 mana. Okay, so Skullspore Nexus. So this is the card that we got, like the Lost Artifact that was on that special art style. So it is in the main set. But it seems they just have, some cool art styles for those. But yeah, anyway, that green land cycler seemed pretty good. 2 bodies, 8/8 worth of stats for 7. I think that's fine. Ooh, got a dinosaur. Oh no, it's a fungus dinosaur token. I stand corrected, and it's a star. The Ever-Flowing Well. So this one flips. Okay, so you get to copy permanents. That's pretty cool. It also requires descend 8, so probably not going to happen super early into a game. Mischievous Pup. I like the art on that. He's like stealing... it looks like an arm off of like a gnome. Because he's so mischievous.
He's like Rocket.
Yeah. I'm going to need that gnome's arm. Family reunion. Alright. Yeah, sometimes you just have to stop and appreciate, little things on these cards. They do put a lot of flavor stuff into them if you know to look for it. Sometimes I get well into a set before I realize something's even a certain creature type. I just, remember the casting cost and, hey, it's a creature and its stats. But sometimes you have to stop and actually appreciate the design. Queen's Bay Paladin. So this one I think lets you, it lets you reanimate a vampire. So it seems pretty good. Need to have other vampires, but, just 5 mana for decent stats and reanimate something for free. That's pretty great. Child of the Volcano. A 3/3 trample for 4. Will that be good? I don't know. We'll see. How many counters can you put on it? Ooh, another dinosaur token. I'm like more excited about the tokens and the art than anything else. Probably because I don't really know the set yet. Promising Vein. Search for a basic land, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. So that's like the...
I wonder...
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
A borderless land. Just get our light.
I was
back on.
wondering because they said on the back of that card it's like Colossal Dreadmaw is coming. I wonder if it's coming in the Jurassic Park Secret Lair that's coming out because it says Secret Lair on there.
And maybe they'll just rename it. Like it'll be Colossal Dreadmaw is some kind of T-Rex or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will see. But anyway, yeah, I get all excited for the tokens because I don't really know the cards in the set too well yet, and I have no clue if any of these cards are worth anything yet. It's going to take, a couple weeks probably for things to stabilize. But yeah, still excited to open all of it. Ooh, we got a swamp. See, why am I excited about a basic land? Probably because they're replaced by others. Anyway, we have a foil rare. So this one's a showcase artwork for Akal Pakal. Hit the mother load. Yeah, discover 10. So spend 7 mana, discover 10, and then when you hit a 2-drop, at least you get 8 treasures out of it. Hopefully you're not with an empty hand when you got to 7 mana. Anyway, I'm being a Debbie Downer on it, but for limited, I don't think it's going to be very good. You want your 7 mana spells to do things. Alright. Oh, we got a double rare pack. That was cool. With play boosters, we might be able to say that more. We probably will. There will be more double rare packs. Hidden Courtyard. Inti Seneschal of the Sun. There's going to be, I am going to butcher pronunciations on this. I'm just going to, in paper, just lay my card on the table and say, I cast this. Gargantuan Leech. So it's the cave payoff in black. Ukbenbach. That's a fun thing to say, though. Assume I'm saying it right. Walk with the Ancestors. Okay. Sunfire Torch. I've seen that one several times. So I know a Braid is going to be a really, it's a really solid card in any set. This set it's probably going to be even more sought after because a lot of artifacts. I don't really know all the other common, hits yet. So yeah, that's why we got to play some sealed with all these packs when we're done. Spend some more time reading them. There's a forest. Throne of the Grim Captain. I've not seen this one. So 2 mana. It's like a millstone. Mill 2. Craft with a dinosaur, a merfolk, a pirate, and a vampire. No clue what this does. 7/7. Menace, trample, lifelink, hexproof. Whenever it attacks, each opponent sacks a non-land permanent. You can put an exiled card. Creature card used to craft on the battlefield. Tapped and attack. Yeah, it's amazing. It's probably just never going to happen because you need blue for merfolk, maybe blue for pirates, black or white for vampires, and then red or green. Yeah. And then it's an artifact that does kind of... Oh, I guess you could be milling them. Yeah, anyway. That one, probably fun to do. Probably also never going to have... It's probably never going to come together. Someone's going to try, though. I'm not sure if I have the courage.
It'll be like one time I built a really fun sealed deck that was... Honestly, it was terrible. It was just for fun because my pool was not amazing. And you know what? It was a grindy game. I ended up winning, but it's like, how? This should not have done.
Sanguine Evangelist, Vampire Cleric. See, this one's just solid. 3 mana, 2/1. Okay, that's boring. But it comes with a 1/1. And then if it dies, you get another 1/1. And those 1/1s are flying bats. I just love the art on this card. The art on the showcase is great too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird looking goblin. It's a goblin warlock. Does this count as a smile?
Yeah.
That looks like a smile. Does that count as a smile or a Shaker Dreadmaw?
Yeah.
That looks like a smile.
I feel like a lot of the dinosaurs are smiling capybara.
Disturbed Slumber. It's like a giant snake. It's cool. Yeah, just a ton of new art to look at and enjoy. We are getting there. I think there's about 7 packs remaining. I have no clue if what I've opened has been, you know, good, bad. I haven't been counting the mythics.
It's hard on this time because we're putting them back so we can practice.
Yep. Got a foil Cogwork Wrestler, and you almost have to look down here to see that it's a common, but that's really hard to tell. Anyway. Okay, I didn't know there. Yeah, so this is Kellen on his trip to Ixalan. So I think they might be doing this more. You know, Wizards is like connecting the worlds. So bringing with him from Eldraine the adventure. I think he's the only adventure card, but I hadn't seen a borderless artwork for him, so that's cool. Actually, it was Kellen. Okay, Kellen's just a rare this time. He's not good enough to be mythic 2 sets in a row.
Well, he's probably better in his own world, so they made him rare in the other world.
There's a braid. But yeah, this guy, it's kind of like Shambling Ghast from Adventures in Forgotten Realms way back there. I would wish it just was Shambling Ghast, but you know, that's cool. Sacrifice fodder in a set that cares about it. Alright, I think this is 6 to go. Captivating Cave. Okay, so the foil placement in these packs seems like it's off to me. Maybe it's because they're Japanese, but it's after the land. Okay, Restless Prairie, so continuing that cycle of lands. So I think that's 2 of the blue-black and now the green-white. So there's still 3, at least out of this box, that we haven't seen. But yeah, the placement of the things in this packs, I'm thinking it's because that last or the first land slot can be basic or non-basic, so maybe that's why the foil is behind it. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm sure there's a reason. Dinosaur token. Nursery. Plundering pirate. Subterranean schooner. So whenever it attacks, creature that crewed it this turn explores. That seems alright. Crew 1. It seems like there's a lot of Crew 1 in this set too, which is cool on the vehicles. Yeah, so this is the thing that makes the copy tokens, or requires the copy tokens. Yeah, it's funny, you know, your brain just serves to make connections with things, and it's like you see a token and then you see a card and you're like, oh, that's the thing that makes the token. There we go. We still need to find the thing that makes the hexproof merfolk.
I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna have to look it up now.
Yep. Well, we got this and a couple collector boxes, so we'll see. There's a bat token. I don't know. Does the vampire, the 2/1 vampire that we just saw, make black bats? I'm guessing so. But Dire Flail. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. And equipped for 1. Seems okay for 1 mana equipment, and then craft with an artifact. Dire Blunderbuss. Equipped creature gets +3/+0, and whenever it attacks, you can sacrifice something other than this. Ah, that's interesting. Actually, that seems like pretty solid equipment. I mean, it is rare, but that seems pretty good. Okay, so yeah, definitely some cards I haven't seen. We've probably seen, you know, 3 or 4 mythics, and there's going to be 20 in the set, so still a lot of that we haven't seen yet, too. Petrify. Alright, 3 packs to go. What do we have remaining? Hidden Volcano. Poetic Ingenuity. Whenever one or more dinosaurs you control attack, you create that many treasure tokens. Alright, I like it. And whenever you cast an artifact spell, make a 3/1 red dinosaur. Only once each turn, though. That's, you know what? I like it. I like treasure. Ukbenbach. Okay, we've seen several Ukbenbach, but not this art. That art is actually very interesting. Yeah, I like it. Grasping Shadows. Compass Gnome. So every time I see a merfolk now, I'm looking for, does it make a 1/1?
Well, I think it's like an enchantment.
Yeah,
Or
no, it's probably going to be a rare.
I have to look it up. I feel bad for telling you now because I didn't remember what it was.
It's okay. Figure it out. Hey, a trash card. Look at that. Resplendent Angel. Okay, I believe this is a reprint. Yeah, 3 mana, 3/3 flyer, and then, big pump ability to enable itself to give you some 4/4s at Mythic. It's cool. Gold Fury Strider. It's a golem. Yeah, there's a bunch of uncommons that it feels like we haven't really looked into yet. Ray of Ruin, Acrobatic Leap, and then Deathclap, Marionette. Okay, last pack. What do we have here?
Then you have the box topper.
Oh, that is right. We have a box topper open. So, let's see what we have here. Oh, I haven't seen this token. Oh, okay. So Quintorius, I believe, makes this token. Promising Vein. Abuelo, Ancestral Echo. It's interesting that just like these showcase cards do, like, it's not really frame break like the Commander Masters, but he's breaking the frame. His head's covering up his Echo. Forgotten Monument. And Caprocti Sunborn. Caparocti. So the red-white wants to discover. Interesting. Well, we opened Grandpa.
Grandpa.
So that's a good thing, I guess. Alright, well, let's move on and get our box topper opened. And
I'm so upset they glued it to the front of the picture.
Yep, because there's this dinosaur that has like a weird sticky on his neck now.
And then we did the other box and they taped it right in the middle of their faces.
Alright, so I'll be kind of careful with slicing here. Everyone just let us know in the comments if it makes you nervous or if you think we shouldn't do this. But I mean, the good part is it's my box of cards. I can do it if I want to. Okay, there's Magic. It's definitely a Magic the Gathering card. And we got a Colossus Hammer. So, wasn't there like I think there's a deck called Hammer Time that uses it, but you gotta enable it somehow. Anyway, that's our Lost Artifact box topper card for this. Everybody, thank you for watching. Please continue to watch our videos. We appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you would do us the honor. And then just keep checking out the channel because we got more box openings to do. Thank you.